Hello there, all you ravers, you cheesy quavers of the vinyl community. It's Martin here in his garage. Um, yeah, it's a bit of a mess, and a lot of records are still down here. I haven't sorted anything out really much since we moved, but I thought it was time to do a new update. It's what is it? We're towards the end of May now, 2024, five, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff I just haven't got time to do at the moment. But I took a little smidgen yesterday to sort out and celebrate 4 years of Chris at Record Talk in America. I'm going to do some. I've got loads of other records to show, but I'll just do his thing first because he took the time to uh, do a competition for that and whatnot. So yeah, without further ado, here we go. So I'm not sure I can remember all the questions now, but it was basically all about 7-inch singles. So the first question was show a picture sleeve or a good, nice picture sleeve or something. So this is, believe it or not, a Estonian sort of like uh, children's record, actually. Yeah, but the weird thing about this is this cover was actually used on I don't remember which one, but a Sonic Youth record. Whether it was it was probably a single. I don't think it was an album. It's just a very sort of certain image, and yeah, it's all right, isn't it? You know. Right. The next question was it a company sleeve? I think it was a company sleeve. So here we go. We've got BBC sound effects, and on one side is Berwick Street Market, and on the other side, Aylesbury Market, where I live. Weird that they would decide to do that. I don't know why. The next question was a big hole and a little hole. So a big hole in a record is the Kinks. Superman. This is an American promo single, rare apparently, or so it says. It's the same on both sides. It's mono. Yeah, there you go. In a company sleeve as well. And the small hole. I bought this when this came out. I don't know if this is the same copy, but I don't know whether you can see this is A View to a Kill by Duran Duran. And the little hole there is in a rather um, uncomfortable place there for Roger Moore. So that's your little hole there. Coloured vinyl, 7-inch single. I went for Scarlet Fantastic, No Memory. If you remember them, bit of a one-hit wonder, I think. Let's see, what's the woman called? Maggie du Monde, Maggie of the World. And this is Rick P. Jones. And I'll just show you the vinyl. There it is, it's sort of Scarlet Fantastic colour. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah. Right, next one was Parallel Lines. I didn't think I'd have any, to be honest, but I wasn't aware parallel lines, they don't have to be the same length, but they do have to be running, you know, um, like that, for instance. When I came to the inside, it's also parallel, but it's at a sort of a bit of a jaunty angle there, see? So I thought that was quite unique. So it says Pill, and it's Rise, isn't it? I think. Is it Rise? I think so. Yeah. Next one. I think I've had a few of these. What was this question? I think it was custom, sort of like custom labels or nice artwork. Yeah. And this is a single for Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis. And it's got sort of like a nice sort of best Sunday label. This isn't going very well because I'm holding it in front of me, but I'm having to show records standing up, which I don't usually do. This is a single called Milton Keynes, We Love You. And there's a black eye to match for black eye. I thought that was quite nice. Dark for Milton Keynes. This is Electra with the caterpillar on the leaf. Thought that was quite a nice bit of artwork there. This is Motorcycle Mama by Sailcat, which was later covered by either Bjork or Sugar Cubes, I'm not sure. Heart Sounds, sample of somebody's heart beating, and the label is just a nice little heart sounds with a heart there on it. Next one. This is all for the same question actually. I just found lots that were quite interesting. Record here, and it's the Melodia label, which looks like it's written backwards, but it's got that sort of, can you see it's got that sort of pattern on it there. Thought that was quite nice. And an earlier Human League single. So this must have been before they were on Virgin, I'm guessing. It's Being Boiled with Circus of Death on the B side. And it's got this sort of a label on Fast. Almost a sort of a bit of like a sort of a Chinese communist version of the EU, I thought. And the last question, I think, was a sentimental single or something. Now, I remember being at school, secondary school, and they had some sort of like fair, or like not a car boot exactly, just sort of, you know, bring your junk in and sell it. And this single is slightly sentimental, just because I think it was probably a very first early single that I ever bought. It's completely unknown. It's Colour Supplement, Michelangelo. It's sort of a little bit, it's nowhere near ABBA strength. It's sort of that Euro repetitive, is that Brotherhood of Man or something? So yeah, so that's for Chris at Record Talk. I advise you go and watch him. So now the fines, the Ralph Fiennes, right? So here, this is what originally happened. A mate's sister, so the mate that passed away a few years ago now, nobody wanted his record player, so I've got it here. So I went to get this record player. It's sort of slightly DJ-ish there. So it's, I don't know if you can see that, it's Audio Technica LP1240 USB direct drive. It's a heavy kind of record player actually. Pretty chunky kind of thing going on there. There's the back bits. It's got a stylus on it. Yeah, but then the sister said to me, oh, by the way, I've got these records. I was going to take them to the charity shop. So this is what she had. And I thought, oh, well, okay, I'll basically just take them. So the one that actually I really did want that she had was Beautiful South Choke, which I think is a really good album. Yeah, it's all good. It's very gritty English sort of lyrics, honest kind of stuff. It's got a little time, the big hit that they had on there. The other albums that she had, I don't know that I'll be keeping so much. We've got got Wet Wet Wet, Popped In Sold Out, which I'm not particularly bothered about. A Ralph McTell 80s compilation. We've got a bad drawing of him there. Johnny Hates Jazz. Now I actually met, when I was working in a record shop, I actually met the American guy there at the back. He was being dragged around by the record rep of, well, I presume Virgin, I think, yeah. This has got Shattered Dreams on it. I Don't Want to Be a Hero, Turn Back the Clock. I think that was 3 singles, wasn't it? Then we've got a compilation of Precious Metal. It's nice sort of shiny bits on there. We've got Huey Lewis and the News 4. Rick Astley. We've got Billy Joel, Double Greatest Hits. I might give that a go, I don't know. Police album, I'm not overtly mad on the Police. Erasure. What's this called? Not sure. Simply Pants, as I call them. Blues Brothers soundtrack. a compilation here, Eternal Love. The Billy Joel album with We Didn't Start With Fire on it. Dirty Dancing 1 and more Dirty Dancing. Black. Just seen Richard McCook show a Black album. Premier League collection, Andrew Lloyd Webber. ABBA singles. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know what this would be like, actually. Chris Rea, not sure. That's another Love compilation. A-ha 12-inch. Road to Hell, Chris Rea. I quite like the title track to that. Compilation. Aztec Camera. Another Black album with Wonderful Life on it. All Woman. Bangles, that's not a bad album. Wet, Wet, Wet. Billy Joel. Peter Gabriel, so, and Nick Kershaw. So it was nice that I got those, and I'm sure there'll be a couple that I don't mind. So, moving on, a couple of weeks ago I was at, where was I? Various charity shops, and I have a pile, I think, here of a few ones to just run you through. Yeah, but before that, I was watching a very rare. I watch Monsieur Le Stunty, but I was one Friday when he does his live stream, and he was playing this, and it really grabbed me, to be honest. And then I quickly went online Friday night and ordered it from a like more a big sort of company. I can't remember the name, but just the sort of place where this was like limited to 500, but no one that would have gone on that big website would have known what it was or been that bothered, to be honest. So I grabbed it. So it's basically somebody called Grand River. Composer is Amy Portioli, known professionally as Grand River. So she has reworked lots of wind recordings and put some instruments over the top of it. I know that sounds a bit naff, but it's really good. I think the cover would sort of suggest that it might be quite good. It says, wind is air in motion. It makes no sound until it encounters an object. The sounds it produces depend on the strengths of the wind and the shape and material of the object it touches. When the wind blows, trees sway, buildings rattle, materials move, and sound waves are generated. Some believe that temperature changes create layers of air and that the friction between them form a unique sound. Perhaps the true voice of the wind, which birds may be the only creatures capable of recognizing. Sometimes the wind howls, at other times it sings or whistles, shifting from a gentle murmur to an angry roar. The wind's range of frequencies, tones, and timbres is vast and varied. Tuning the wind is a piece about the wind, made with the wind, an abstract expression of our ongoing conversation with nature. It's on YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube. But I wanted to get the record of it. I think it was originally like a art installation in a few kind of museums. She does say also that she doesn't really like the wind, but she found it more interesting to do this or that kind of a thing. Yeah, so it's also, if you go back and find Stunt Rock Confusion, if you find him talking about it a few Fridays ago, he explains it a lot better than I do. So that is that. I bought that new record. Probably might only be the one new record I buy all year. I've got a pile here that were all £1. I'll whistle through them, okay? I think this is the only ones there are. Don't think there's any more upstairs or anything. So we've got, right, Rock and Roll, 1957, semi-sealed. I'm going to put these, let's put them there. We've got, well, these were on Telefunken, so that kind of made me want to buy them. German label. Tchaikovsky, Symphony 6. Mendelssohn, A Midsummer's Night Dream, and Schubert, Rosamunde. Francois Hardy sings about love. Marble Arch. Under Milk Wood, Dylan Thomas. I can't say whether that's my sort of thing or not. Now this is Caitlin Maud. I forget what it was now, but I did look it up. Yeah, right. Another copy of that. Always turns up. We Can't Go On Meeting Like This, an album by Hummingbird. On HMV, Peter and the Wolf. I was actually, these were from a thrift shop, and as I was looking at them, somebody else was going through them, and actually, although I was worried about him taking all the decent stuff, which he might well have done, it was nice to have a chat with the guy, and we swapped emails. Prokofiev, lovely cover there. Nice colours on that. A Journey into Stereo Sound, sampled those very words on something, I can't remember what, Cold Cut or something. Slightly scruffy but not bad. A reggae special. Every Good Boy Deserves Favour, play for actors and orchestra by Tom Stoppard and Andre Previn. Just think, did I have another pile of records somewhere? Not sure. This is Brahms Piano Concerto No. 1 on Decca. And No. 2 on Decca. Eskenazi. Eskenazi. Columbia, Brahms Double Concerto. So that's those. 17 minutes we're up to now. I think that's it. So thanks for watching. There's a few 7 inches here that I found. Quite a topical one here. Pope goes to see Father Ted in Ireland. And we've got, what's this? Peter Ustinov doing mock Mozart and phony folklore. Don't know what this is. This is on the marimba label, the Zambezi Maribas. And then there's some other ones somewhere. Where did I put them? Here. Okay. We had, sorry this has been all wobbly and all over the place. And you'll now have to look at my mouth, which I've just eaten. On top rank we've got Ella Fitzgerald, Too Darn Hot, and Mac the Knife. We've got Ghostbusters. We've got Ink Spots. All these were 50p or not much. Yeah, and a lot of those albums I showed at the end of £1. That one, I think this is New Zealand or something. And we've got Peter Sellers doing A Hard Day's Night and Help. I think doesn't he read it out like sort of poetry or something. So we're at nearly the 20-minute mark, and I cannot remember if there was another pile. This is going to go on, sorry. So here's some more. This was £1. Power Themes, I've had this before, this album. That's one. And then, have I shown these ones already? No. Oh dear. Okay, right. There's more. Okay. They're all £1 though, so. Kylie's second album, apparently, Enjoy Yourself. With poster and Meet Kylie competition. The Living Planet. Been listening to this today. A Portrait of the Earth. It's a little bit, it's very 80s. Radiophonic Workshop, Elizabeth Parker. It's a little bit like that sort of music you get in Doctor Who at the background. It's sort of a cross between slightly cheesy Vangelis and something else. We've got this film I've never seen with a really random soundtrack. Folk Now, some cool people on there, and Val Doonican. King's Story. Why did he get divorced? This is Edward V. I should know this. Yeah, him, that bloke there, Wallace Simpson. I think I've already got a copy of this, but got another copy, and it had some sort of had a nice. I don't know whether this is because it's a US press or something, but it had this on it. Donovan's Isle, dear friend, your humble minstrel. Some sort of £2 to join. Sorry, $2 to join his hippie club there. Lovely. Put that back in. So I'll have one copy to sell now when I ever get round to selling again. We've got Tales from the Crypt, some sort of comedy thing. Smith and Jones, Rory McGrath, Andrew Sachs. We've got some 50 TV tunes. Some good ones on there. Against all odds. Still all £1, these ones, or less. Bernard Bresslaw. Bernard Bresslaw reads. Here's Christian Anderson. Go, Sid. Martin Denny. Joan Baez Volume 2. Chris Christopherson, me, and Bobby McGee. Mr. Men, read by Arthur Lowe. Louis Jordan. Nearly there. And this is Brunswick label stuff. I got this because I think, apart from John 6-inch pianist always saying about Hamilton Bohannon, it's also got I don't really know who they are, but it should be okay. I thought there was another one here because I had something to say about it, but I don't know where it is now anyway. So thanks for watching. Yeah, bit of a mess in here as you can see, and there's records like down here. Oh, sorry, there's two more. Two more that I bought. Okay, so this is, believe it or not, a dance sort of version of Horse with No Name on 10-inch. Electro Clash version it's called. Yeah, and then I bought this album. I think I used to have this on CD. It's on Warp. It's sort of like electronic folk. It's Spanish, I think. Yeah, that's Spanish. Yeah, and this was £12. So there's a local guy sells records. He wasn't there, but it's above a bookshop, and he's called Sean Rowley, and he's on the cover of Oasis second album. That's him walking down the street, Carnaby Street or whatever, and he's a DJ. Was on Radio London, so selling off all his records in this sort of small Buckinghamshire town next to or near where I live, and he's famous for doing some sort of like one of these sort of daytime DJ sort of things, playing lots of 70s easy listening, and then they finish early so they can all go home and not feel knackered. So we're nearly at 25 minutes. That's a long video, isn't it? So yeah, all the best to Chris at Record Talk for doing his little competition. I'm sorry I can't really do a lot more sort of joining in of that sort of stuff at the moment. But just to try and keep doing a video a month, sort of. I think that's probably what I've been doing for about 2-3 years now anyway. So All the best. See you later. Bye.